What's up everyone, welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Today we're taking a look at Polygon and its recent price action, and make sure to watch the video till the end for a price prediction for the short and the long term as well. First things first, please smash the like, subscribe and hit the bell icon. YouTube is not pushing crypto content out currently and our subscribers aren't getting notifications, so make sure to join our free Telegram to stay up to date with all of our videos as they are posted, links in the description. It really helps if you hit the like. We're posting 4 videos per day, so come back every day for daily updates and analysis. And make sure to comment down below for your chance to win a hardware wallet in our new monthly giveaway. We'd also like to thank you all so much for your support. We've just hit 10k subscribers, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. This is not financial advice. Welcome to Crypto Maximalist. Let's begin. What's up guys, so just before we begin, we've had many reports that our subscribers aren't seeing our content, and this is most likely because you haven't hit the real subscribe button, which is the bell icon with all notifications turned on. Give it a tap now, turn on all notifications, and you'll most likely see most of our videos being posted. Also, if you want to support the channel, make sure to tap that like, it really helps us out. We're posting 4 videos per day, so make sure to check back every single day for daily updates. So we're just taking a look at Polygon here, and we can see over the past few days, Polygon's been doing exceptionally well, hasn't it? Obviously, yesterday was an absolutely amazing pump for Polygon after weeks of it consolidating and essentially going sideways and creating a very nice level of support, by the way, grinding under this resistance ready for a breakout. You know, we've been getting a lot of stick recently from people basically saying, you know, you're saying that Polygon's about to pump, but it's not been doing anything for weeks. It's going to roll over and go to zero. All your technical analysis is wrong. There's no point in doing technical analysis because Bitcoin's leading the market, etc. And obviously, you know, there's always going to be trolls and we accept that. But as you can see, it does look as though that we were correct in the end. Polygon has actually been grinding under resistance, basically waiting for that breakout because it has been showing all those reversal signs. Obviously, if we do our Fibonacci retracement here from where our move got impulsive, you can see if we pull it from the bottom here to the top, up to this level here, you can see we've actually retraced perfectly onto the 0618 retracement and got the bounce, which is really bullish to see, especially when we were exceptionally oversold here. Not to mention we've got bullish divergences all over the place. On a histogram here, you can see quite clearly that we've had this bullish divergence. If I can actually, I really hate these things. I wish you could disable them because they're just so useless. Lost of train of thought now. Yeah, big bullish divergence on our histogram as well and our price chart. So you can see, you know, lots of reasons for that reversal. Coming down onto the 618 as well, pretty much perfectly bang on from where the move got impulsive here all the way up to the top. Retrace to our 618 Fibonacci retracement. And this is where we draw a line in here. Obviously, we had this big fake out to the downside of the falling wedge as well. Everyone here is going, oh my God, Polygon's going to come down to like 20 cents. And it's like, not really. You have to understand that, you know, there's a huge amount of demand for Polygon to go to $2.70. And the fact that it's come all the way down to, you know, 62 cents was a massive capitulation. And it was very unlikely it was going to stay down here for long because of the huge demand that we were seeing. And as we always say, the market works like a rubber band. And basically, the more oversold that you get, the more chance of snapping back to fair value and having a move to the upside. And that is essentially what we've seen, isn't it? Fake out to the downside of the descending wedge to wreck every single, basically wreck all the bears because they all started shorting here thinking this is going to go down to like, coming all the way down to somewhere down here at like 40 cents. Then we had the big fake out to the upside, basically liquidating all the shorts that were piling in here most likely. We've actually come all the way up to the back up to the resistance we've been stuck under for God knows how long now. What is it, almost 3 months? We've come up here, flipped the support into resistance, the resistance into support here, very bullish. We came all the way up to our 20 EMA here for a few days. Obviously, we ran all the way up to our 55 as well, got rejected. And then since then, over the past week or so, we're saying Polygon's definitely going to be breaking out soon because it's grinding underneath the 55 here, grinding under resistance and basically doing something like this with our V-shaped recovery. And obviously, it's, you could say, you could say arguably this is an inverse head and shoulders, I guess, something like this. And then if you take your, there you go, there's your technical target, which is something that we've been looking for a while. You basically, you could say this is, I mean, potentially an inverse head and shoulders, I suppose. Although we would probably say it's more like a V-shaped recovery, something like this. And we were creating, you know, a similar grinding pattern like we did here to the downside, but instead we're grinding to the upside against resistance, which is really good to see. We came up, been grinding against this 55 for about a week, weren't we? And then we got the break above it. And then we came down for a few days, back tested the 55 perfectly. We got our bullish flip of our EMAs and then obviously broke out this resistance here. And we did say if we break out of this resistance at around, let me turn this magnet off, it's winding me up. If we break out that resistance at around 115, do anticipate that we would be looking to that next level of resistance up at around that 140 level, and that's pretty much exactly where we got to, wasn't it? We've come up all the way to around 140. We're at around 138 at the time of recording this video, but we did run as high as, you know, almost 150 here today. Before, obviously, we're having a bit of a pullback here because we have been getting quite impulsive, but you can see, you know, the symmetry of this chart. You could argue, I suppose, that this is an inverse head and shoulders, something like this, and that's your neckline. And obviously, if you draw from the head to the neck, and then obviously the neck to your next target, we would be looking at upwards here to around that 160, maybe even as high as that 170 target as a technical target, if that was an inverse head and shoulders there. But quite clear, you know, Polygon's absolutely ripping right now, isn't it? It's breaking out of all kinds of resistances. We've broken out of all of our key resistances here. Broken out of the descending wedge, which is a bullish reversal pattern, by the way. We actually faked out to the downside and then came to the upside in the next day. So absolutely wrecked all the bears there. Absolutely insane. And obviously came up, broke through the 20, broke through the 55, back tested both as support, flipped bullish on our EMAs on our daily time frame. Very, very, very bullish. Lots of confluence to the upside here. And then obviously we've got our reward, haven't we? Big daily candle of around, what is this, 25% here. Very, very nice move. And now it looks as though we are just having a bit of a cooling off day, which is likely after a big pump like this. And hopefully, most likely we may retrace here potentially and back test at 120 before another leg up. Or, you know, we might just keep flying up and do something like this where we come up, then we come back down and then, you know, start to get through our levels like this, which would be really good to see because, you know, Polygon's on a journey right now, isn't it? As we always say. And, you know, everyone's been so bearish over the past few months, but really we've just been having, you know, a bit of a consolidation and correction period because we did just go up in a straight line, didn't we, for Polygon? There's no denying it. You look at this chart, I mean, this is from, you know, in basically 6 months, we went from 2 cents to $2.70. I mean, if you don't have a retracement from all that price action, you're probably just going to have a massive collapse at some point. And, you know, we did have a fairly decent collapse, didn't we? If we look at the top to the bottom here, we came down around 77% there at the lows. But, you know, we've actually bounced very nicely now, haven't we? And we're only, you know, we're only down around 48% now from the all-time high. So everything is clearly showing signs of life. Obviously, lots of people saying this is a dead cat bounce, but in our opinion, I mean, when you look at what Bitcoin's doing, it just continues to break out of all kinds of clear levels of resistance. And it's pretty obvious to us. I mean, let's just take a look at the chart. You can see, take a look at Bitcoin here. You can see loads of people saying this is a dead cat bounce, but I mean, in our opinion, if that was the case, we'd probably get stuck under this resistance here, you know, where we've basically formed this big descending resistance that we've been stuck under. And you can see, you know, if I just draw all these resistances in for you, you can see that we've broken out of a lot here. This is quite an interesting one because this is actually a resistance that we flipped into support at the lows here before we had the bounce, which was very, very interesting confluence. But you can see, you know, if we were in a dead cat bounce, we'd come up to the top of the channel and we'd come to around here and we'd just roll over and go lower, wouldn't we? But it looks as though, you know, we're forming a higher low. We made a high, a higher low, a high, and if we make another higher low outside this channel, and I mean, the next higher high is going to be, you know, coming up to at least around this 50k level, maybe even up to 55, 60k, depending on how much of a bounce we get. So, you know, a lot of people calling for that dead cat bounce, but, you know, we're breaking out of so many key levels of resistance right now. It seems hard to justify that, especially when you look at, you know, we flipped bullish on our EMAs, perfectly back tested them, broken out of the channel we've been consolidating inside of for such a long time here. And, you know, if we back test this and start to run away, it's going to be very difficult to justify that dead cat bounce. And in my opinion, this is probably just something that a lot of the bears are saying because, you know, they're desperate for the market to go down. But in reality, you know, I think we're seeing too many signs of confluence to the upside to say that we're in a bear market. Everyone was saying we're in a bear market for the longest time, but in our opinion, we're just in a long corrected period. So take a look at the hourly chart here so we can just see what's happening. As you can see, we did actually run as high as around almost, let's say 148 here, almost 150. We're just consolidating in this area here, you could say, similar to this here, and then, you know, potentially we could be looking at some more upside here. If Polygon breaks out of this, do anticipate that we would be looking at that 170 level as the real next key target, maybe up to that 155 as well. But as we said, if Polygon does roll over and back test before another leg up, then obviously you would be anticipating this 120 level as a good level of support somewhere around here. And our long-term price prediction, we always do like to say we do think that $5 to $10 range very, very possible. We've obviously outlined our $10 level here. If we just draw our fibs in from the top to the bottom here of our move. Let me just put this onto the proper fibs. You can see some of our extensions here. Our potential extensions to the upside, you can see getting into that above that 161 into that 227 area. About halfway up would be our would be around that $10 mark. We do think $5 to $10 very, very possible for Polygon. I mean, it's less than a 10x from now for $10. I mean, only around a 4x or something. essentially for that $5 level, which I think is very possible in the next 6 to 8 months. Because once we break that all-time high, most likely going to do something like this. Polygon, it comes back to the all-time high, and then obviously it just goes absolutely vertical, maybe back test, and then goes for that final leg before the end of the bull run. So, you know, things looking really good for Polygon, aren't they, basically? And we're very bullish on it personally, so that's our update today, guys. We'd like to thank everyone for watching. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please let us know down in the comments section below. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you can keep up to date with all of our videos. Remember to comment down below and be subscribed to enter into our brand new monthly giveaway for a hardware wallet. If you'd like to support the channel more directly, please sign up to our Patreon via the link in the description below, or sign up to YouTube membership by hitting the join button right next to the sub below this video, where you can get access to our private Discord. We're offering coin calls, one-to-one access to us personally, insight into our personal portfolio, daily research of crypto assets with massive potential, and access to our brand new 100x portfolio. With so many benefits, you might as well check it out below. Don't forget to get 2 free stocks with Webull by signing up and then depositing $100 using our link in the description below. You can quite literally deposit the $100, get your 2 free stocks, and then withdraw the money. So there's no reason not to do that, and they could be valued all the way up to $1,600 each. But don't forget to actually deposit as well after signing up, otherwise you won't receive the second stock. Scammers get worse every day, so make sure to protect yourself and your crypto online with PureVPN. Sign up below for some big discounts. You can get access to block content and protect yourself from phishing scams with super low monthly payments and high quality speeds. You can also sign up to our free Telegram via the description as well. All the links are in the description for affiliate links for discounts and free crypto, so go check them all out below. There's plenty of goodness on offer. Please like and subscribe. We are Crypto Maximalists.